Alright, on to this episode of Carbon Fiber Fix Part 2. Alright, so I've got two fishing poles here. And last year when I was going to South Carolina, yeah, they got broken. They were in the bed of my truck and somebody slammed on their brakes right in front of me and it broke. But it's not like they're my favorite poles. They are. Both of them are. I really like this green one a lot. So instead of trying to replace it, because this rod, for some reason now, is $99 just for the rod. It's over $200 for the rod and reel combo. I didn't pay anywhere near that. There's no way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to repair them. So this is still a little bit kind of cracked right in here. So I'm going to have to cut that off. And this one's not as bad, but so I've got some tips. After buying 3 sets of tips, I think I found some that work. So I'm going to try to figure this thing out because I'm not really sure how to do this. Alright, so this one right here, we're going to have, like I said, we're going to have to cut it a little bit. When you're cutting carbon fiber, you need to be really careful. You actually do need safety glasses. But I'm going to be using this Dremel, and this should just be one cut for me. If I don't break my rod again the second time. So I'm just going to lightly put it in this vise here. No, it needs to be back further than that. Not that far. Yeah, that's perfect. So hopefully this will work. It doesn't need to hold in there super tight. I'm not going to be doing that much damage to it. So just to make sure, I'm going to be down. If you're cutting something like this, you've got this right here, where if you're hitting it, you're going to be at an angle. So if you want to get a little bit straighter, you want to make sure that you're behind that. So safety glasses, not really, but they'll work. There we go. That's it. Alright, so I guess it seemed like it should be good. So we're going to need to make heat. So what you got to do is you got to get your rod tip, which just looks way too big. I mean, you can see this eyelet here, how small it is, and how much bigger this one's going to be. But it's the one that fits, so we're going to use it, I guess. So I guess there's probably a couple different ways you can do this, but really we need to get rubber cement down in here onto here. So I guess I'm just going to carve off a little bit of it. I don't know. Again, not sure. I looked at the instructions and I immediately got bored. So I did not read them. I'm going to get a pair of pliers because it's going to get hot. So let me see what this thing's going to do here. See if I've got enough glue for that. It's melting. It melted. If I get some more down in there, I think I can get even more. I'm going to put way too much on there because I don't know how much is actually enough. And just whatever squeeze out I get, I get. Alright. Let's see if we can't fix this. And it's squeezing out a little bit, but and then you're going to want to make sure your eyelets are lined up or else you're going to have some problems. I got glue everywhere. That's what the problem is. And this little sucker's still hot. So I think what we're going to want to do is let it sit. It's pretty straight. Kind of do the same thing with this one. This one's going to fit much tighter, so maybe I don't have to put that in the vise. Go on. Soak down in there. Go on, little buddy. There you go. Good job. Got it on. Line that bad boy up. So that might have worked a treat. So I can still see some squeeze out on the bottom. That's fine. I'm going to leave that there. Check down the eyelets again. Oh yeah, yeah, that's nice. So I'm just going to set this one off to the side because I'm going to call it good and done. Now this one on the other hand, are you hardened up yet? Actually feels pretty good. Huh. Now I'm going to try to put some on this outside here, just so it kind of seals it up. Oh yeah, that worked nicely. Ugh. Stringy glue everywhere. Get off me, get. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to have to wait and see. But that seems to have actually worked. Still a little, but it is warm, so I think I'm hopefully going to leave that here for a while. This one doesn't look great. It's okay though. It's only my favorite rod. This one, my second favorite rod, actually looks pretty good. I mean, and it's in there tight. The problem I was going to deal with was this rod, the action on it's a lot lighter, so it's a thinner rod than what this one is. This one was a medium to heavy. It was 7 feet. It's not anymore. It's, I don't even know if it's quite 6 feet. It might be like right at 6 feet, so I want to say it was like 7 foot 2 inches. It should say on here. No, it was 7 foot exactly, so I lost quite a bit out of that one, which sucks because that really was my favorite rod. But I didn't just want another rod. I want that. I really do like that rod, so I'm hoping that this fix, once this cools down enough, that it might actually be fine. I'm hoping anyway. So you can fix a fishing rod. So I bought this one from Amazon, which is like THK Fish, and it came with all these. None of them were used. So then I had to go to a sporting goods store and buy another set, which looked like these giant ones, which I'm not fixing a deep sea pole. And I had to get 2 of them because I didn't think that, I thought that this one was going to end up being the same size as what that one was, but it wasn't. So here they are done. They both look alright. They look fine. So this one is a Lew's Mach 2. Great. It's a great rod and reel. I seriously think I paid $129 for them. I wish I would have got 2 of them because, like I said, now they're like, I seriously saw one the other day for over $200. This one's just a Bass Pro. It says Bionic Blade. I don't know what that means, but it does cast well. I do like it. It's not a bad rod. This one is phenomenal. I actually love this one. The reel's great. I love the rod. I don't really care for this kind of style rod. I do like this, but man, they're so expensive. But here's the ends. Like that one looks That one looks factory. This one, not so much, but they do seem to be holding. So it wasn't a hard repair. It wasn't even a lengthy repair. I'm glad I didn't throw them away late last year, because I really considered just throwing them away and buying some new rods. But it wasn't that difficult. So if you did break a rod, break the tip. I don't know if you want to do that if you're all the way down here. It'd be kind of a short rod. But if you just break the tip on a rod or something, you can fix it. The one kit that I bought from, I guess, Dick's Sporting Goods was $7.95 ish. It was $7 something. I don't know, $7 or $8 for one kit. So, and it came with, I think, 8 different attachments in there, and the glue. So you can do it with a lighter at your kitchen table. Not a big deal. Just take your time. Try to do it. That didn't make sense at all. But so if you want to keep your rod, don't throw it away. Just go ahead and try to fix it. It wasn't, like I said, wasn't a difficult fix. It's kind of satisfying to do. I'm glad I got that reel back on that rod again, because it's warming up and I'm ready to go fishing. So thanks for watching.